What up guys, it's Music Elias here today and I'm back with another video. Now today's video we're going to react to Falling in Reverse, a song called Watching the World Burn. Now this dropped out today just a couple hours ago and I really wanted to check it out. Now if you guys already watched my channel before, you would know that I'm a big Falling in Reverse fan. I've listened to all their songs and I'm pretty much caught up with all their music, and I do like majority of Ronnie's music, and I really like his discography and his style of music making. He is very unique compared to other artists. Not only does he mix and incorporate rap into it, he also has a lot of screaming. He has a very melodic sound. He has even just beautiful sounding vocals. So he does a lot of different things with his music, and I really appreciate that. And I think he's very innovative with his music and creativity, and I always respect that and admire that from an artist standpoint, where they're willing to go to different ventures and do crazy things with their music, which will make some fans might not like it, but other fans might love it and catch the audience from newer people. So I always admired that about him, and I always thought that was cool about him and his music. Now if you guys also know, my first song reaction, or my first video on this channel, was a Falling in Reverse song called Voices in My Head, which I absolutely love that song. I'm still listening to it today. It is such a great song. It's a fun song, and Ronnie Radke, at this point, he's been dropping out complete nothing but bangers. I mean, he dropped out Losing My Mind, Losing My Life, Drugs, Popular Monster, The Drug in Me Is You Reimagined, and I'm Not a Vampire Revamped, and he did Zombified, and then the last one, Voices in My Head. So all of his songs that he's been dropping out have been complete, they've just been great. I loved all of them. There hasn't been one that I have listened to that I didn't like. I've been just liking his music and the stuff he's been doing with it. He's so creative and it's very unique, and I'm happy to be reacting to his music again. And like I said, I've already listened to all of his music, so I do react to songs that I've listened to before on Monday. So if there's any songs of his you guys want me to react to, I'll definitely do that on Monday. But for right now, I want to listen to his newer songs, and hopefully he drops out a new album, because I've been waiting for quite a while and I just really love his music. And like I said, he's one of those artists that I really admire because of the creativity of his work. Also, I do want to say, maybe I'm getting into my own head, but I do feel like me and Ronnie kind of look a little similar too. Not exactly, obviously, but when he gets his haircut and when he has shorter hair, me and him kind of look a little bit more similar. I might not look like him kind of maybe right now, but most of the times I do kind of look like him. Not saying 100% I look like him, but I think me and him have a little bit of similarities in our looks and stuff, and we do have some similarities here and there, but that's besides the point. So yeah, let's get into this music video.
Yeah, I got voices in my head again, tread carefully, and I don't medicate, it helps me temporarily. I got problems, I got issues, yeah, apparently. Trauma that I'm burying, I think I need some therapy. I battled depression, I'm back with a message. I'm asking the question that if you hate me, why you acting obsessive? I'm past a point of no return by being passive aggressive. I'll brandish a weapon, teach all you motherfuckers a lesson. Yeah, I actually battle my demons and shallows, and women the deep and the deep in the shallows are lost. Gotta admit that I'm living the life that I've always wanted, but it comes to the cost. Yeah, they're licking the jar, they're fixing to rip me apart. I'm swimming with sharks, I'm lifting the bar, I'm lifting the end of the stars. I like I shot up a adrenaline mixed with some redolence. Started a battle, but bitch, I'm gonna finish it. Think you can stop me, not even a little bit. Nowadays, everybody's so sensitive, picking my words when you pick it apart. Tripping on nothing, just get in the car. Gripping and ripping and sticking the mark. I'm tipping the charts. I got enemies trying to get rid of me. Evil tendencies are fucking with me mentally. I got people that don't like me in the industry. I can feel your energy, you were not a friend of me. Cause I have been to places that you never wanna go. Yeah, I got dirt on people, but they act like I don't know. Yeah, I can do some damage, but I'll never rock the boat. All it takes is one post with some fun like dominoes. You'll never get rid of me, too many enemies whipping my imagery. You know my history, it ain't a mystery. Put every enemy out of their misery. Somebody send me some positive energy. I'm about to go dark, I'm about to go dizzy. Into the darkness, into infinity. Shut you motherfuckers up. You listening? Stacking every little pretty penny that I'm getting, and I'm never giving in to anybody. Always winning, never kidding. When I die, I'm taking everybody with me. You're never gonna get me, cause you never see it simple. Yeah, my motherfucking God, you're a late gone. I'm a time bomb, and I'm vibes wrong. It's my God. I'm killing syllables of the letter of Philip. I'm a lyrical, typical super villain. I'm venomous, and I'm never gonna stop until they put me on top of the list. I can't control the monster any longer that's inside. The pain and sorrow left us solo. Now tomorrow's hard to swallow. See, one day you're gonna figure out that everything they taught you was a lie. Watch the world burn.
I didn't know where to exactly stop it. I don't want to go for the entire time, but I knew they're gonna drop the, they're gonna have the breakdown right there, so I want to stop it right there. This completely caught me off guard. I know I stated that a lot of his music is like creative, like very creative and is different and is very unique and stuff. But I really didn't expect that. He has definitely had rapping in his his songs, but the rapping has usually been more akin to rock rap, where this is just an actual sounds like just rap that you would hear from like a mainstream artist, which is quite interesting. And for a while I was assuming, is he just gonna make this a complete rap song and there's not gonna be any rock in it? Like rock music type style, and he did put it in, and now he's doing the breakdown. But the bars, I'm not catching on every bar, but I can definitely tell that he's doing really good with it and adding it, combining them very well. But I think the best thing that he's doing is his cadence and his flow in this. It is definitely top notch. He's doing the fast rapping. I know a lot of people don't like the fast rapping thing. Personally, I enjoy it. I have no problem with it. Obviously, if they're just fast rapping and not saying anything, then that's understandable. But you can clearly hear that, he's making a point and he's connecting the bars. It's not just random words he's throwing out there. But it's super cool. Also, the background instrumentals kind of sounded like heavenly and godly. So we had the crazy fast bars and heavy flow, and then you have the godly, angelic instrumentals in the background, which I think is very cool. This is definitely one of the most unique songs out of all of his. And I know I heard he had a mixtape that he dropped out. He also did a song with Coolio on that mixtape. So it's not like he's ever been just never been 100% rap. It's just usually when I have listened to his music, it's been connected with mainly rock with a bit of rap elements here and there. I also think it's interesting that he mentioned about the industry beef that he's had, and I do think a couple months ago there was something where he stopped doing tour in an area because his laptops were stolen and he needed some digital sound stuff to do his stage work. And there was this rock star who started talking shit with him, and for some reason just talking shit to him about it, and he's been going back and forth with a couple of people that were disrespecting him for it. It was very pointless. I mean, I felt like they were just attacking him simply because he yes, it sucks as a fan. You want to see somebody go on tour, you're paying tickets to see it, but it's shit happens. If somebody steals his shit, how can you blame him? And the way music and live performances work now, it's a little bit different than it used to be. And having instrumentals through technology is not a bad thing. It's just a different way to make music on stage. So I'm assuming that's what he's talking about in this song. In case I think it's cool they have the demonic entities. They had I think it was the nun, whatever it was called, and they have priests there, and he set them on fire. So we've had a bit of a journey with his monster thing. We've had him as a werewolf, a vampire, a zombie. I think those were the other ones, but now he's kind of more demonic. In a sense, and I think at some point he's probably going to become an alien or some shit. But I think that's pretty cool. I love the cinematography of this. Obviously, at this point, the cinematography for Falling in Reverse music videos are top notch. It's a movie quality. It's just crazy. But I like the costume design too. I think his spacesuit looked pretty cool. His design as a whole. And this song, like I said, it's just so much to it. So much to the music video, to the lyrics, to the music itself. This is definitely one of the songs you have to listen to multiple times and look at it over multiple times to catch on to it a little more. But for what I'm seeing right now, it's amazing, it's crazy, but it's completely different than what he's done before, which I think is always, a cool thing to see when an artist, ventures off and does different things and doesn't stick to just a specific norm and, tries out new stuff. I always think that's really cool. But yeah, this song is quite, wild and stuff. And I definitely am going to listen to it a couple more times to get a better grasp of it. But yeah, let's get back into the video. So that was Falling in Reverse, a new song called Watch the World Burn. Quite an interesting song. Like I said, it caught me off guard that it was like, it had a lot of rap in it, especially towards the beginning. More towards the ending, it was more, you know, rock music. And the breakdown was quite interesting. It had like I said before early on, it had like the angelic kind of instrumentals, and then it had a more digital sound to it with also a screaming in it, which was pretty cool. Also, him shooting out the lasers from his eyes, it kind of reminded me of Homelander from The Boys, and I think it was season 2, I want to say, or maybe 3. No, I'm pretty sure it was 2, where he basically imagined in his head lasering the crowd. So I want to know if he got that actually from the show, or it was just something he thought of himself. I would say his, you know, the story of his character in that one is more of demonic in origins, because like I said before, he has gone through other monsters and stuff. He did a werewolf, he did a vampire, and he did a zombie recently, and now he's you know, a demon who kind of has like similar powers to like Superman or whatever. But I thought that was pretty interesting. The music video was pretty cool, seeing the world burn and stuff. Definitely caught me off guard. I think the bars were really nice because you guys could see my stink face. You could definitely tell that I was like just caught off and enjoying it. And I definitely have to check it out more because I need to listen to more what he was saying and, you know, the meanings behind it, because he was going fast quite a bit. But I do love, you know, his flow and his cadence. It was top notch, and it did feel like, you know, an authentic mainstream sounding you know, rap song. So it didn't sound like, you know, rap rocks ish or like imitation of it. It sounded authentic to it. So I thought that was pretty cool. As a whole, it was just a crazy experience, and that's the thing I like about his music, the crazy avenues he goes to. You don't know what he's gonna do with his next song, which direction it's gonna go in, or what's gonna be happening in it. You know, the only thing you know is that 1, it's gonna be good. 2, the cinematography is going to be, you know, absolutely phenomenal. And big props to Ronnie, you know. I know he gets a lot of shit and flag in the, you know, rock community from a lot of people, but here's the thing. A lot of people, they like to stay stagnant in the same thing. They don't like to see, you know, progression in the music. And when they do, they get a little mad. And sometimes I understand, like, somebody like MGK. I personally don't like MGK and his shit. But when it comes to people like Ronnie, he loves rock music, but he also wants to do different things, and venturing off in different ways and doing it in different creative ways is never bad, you know. It just makes it more, you know, flavorful and more unique, and I like that. And he's really, you know, changing the game. People were giving MGK so much credit, saying, oh, he's doing new things. No, he wasn't. He was just doing soft boy, you know, emo rock bullshit, whereas, you know, Ronnie is actually doing something different and something unique. And there's only few artists that really do this. The only other one I can think of is From Ashes to New. They are very innovative with their music style choices too, and Bring Me the Horizon. They're definitely like, these are the type of bands that really are trying to send new trends in the, you know, rock community, and I always appreciate that as well. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and stay tuned for next time.